And is anyone else's desk just like a disaster? This is cleaner than it normally is. I cleaned it up because I had a meeting. Like, why is it always a mess? Okay. So sorry. Might be gang. January for being January went so fast. First of all, um, like what was that? What was that? I feel like went. It was slow. Like a lot happened, but it was fast. Like it didn't feel like it was January forever and ever and ever, which I feel like it normally does. But we're moving on to February. We're gonna go through my February TBR. I picked it like 30 seconds ago, so we'll see how closely I stick to it because I didn't give too much thought to it at all. So one of my goals for 2026 is to read one classic and one nonfiction book every month of this year, and I'm already failing. Okay, that's not true. I read what I wanted to read for nonfiction, which I will talk about in my January recap. However, I'm still reading the classic that I picked for January, which is Little Women, and I don't think I'm gonna finish it by the 31st, which like is whatever. I don't care that much because I'm like 100 pages in, and that book is like almost 600 pages, and I'm like I'm not gonna get through that in the time that I have. So I'm not gonna force it. If it happens, it happens. But other than that, yeah. So I'm not gonna pick a classic for February. We might just count Little Women for February. Um, and maybe in the summer I'll like read two or something just so I don't know. It's my game, my rules. I can do whatever I want. So, but we did finish our nonfiction pick, so I did pick another nonfiction. So, great segue by me. Shout out myself. So we have The Case for Christ by Lee Strobel. I talked about this in my shelf tour type video. He's just going through questions that he had about Jesus and Christianity and asking all these different experts. I read another book by him for one of my classes. I love his style and how honest and blunt he is. Because you don't see that a lot. It's Christianity. It tends to be very flowery sometimes, and I appreciate just how to the point he is. I just want to watch the movie because I guess there's a movie with a major motion picture, according to the sticker that I can't take off. Anyway, so there's that. Next up, we have I don't know if this is cheating or not, but again, my game, my rules. We're gonna reread Throne of Glass, and I'm so excited. This is one of the books and book series that I will never shut up about, ever. I don't want to say this series is like my all-time favorite series. It is top 5 though. Maybe I'll make another video about that. Let me know if you want to see that, like my top books. We're gonna start the reread. I guess I've already started it. I reread Assassin's Blade, I think in December. November, December, I don't remember. Yeah. The first book, I don't think I rated the first book that highly when I first read through them. I think I was just like, oh, it's fine. Like, cool concept, but I'm not that invested. And even the second book, I was like, I don't really care about these people. When you get to the third book, I'm making a video about Throne of Glass. I've decided. Keep a lookout for that, because that's going to happen. Okay, next up. I have been in a huge, I don't even know what you would call it, but like light academia? I don't even know what genre it would be, but I'm obsessed with it and I want all of them. But like Emily Wilde, The Spell Shop, like the cozy, I don't even know what it is, but I'm just obsessed with it. Like the cozy fantasy, but like academic. I don't, if there's an actual term for that, please let me know and give me recommendations because I'm sad for all of them. We're gonna read A Natural History of Dragons, by Marie Brennan. This is the First Lady Trent book. My brother gave me, no, he gave me the sequel. I got this for Christmas. Basically, this woman is studying dragons. I think it's like her journal. No, it's not. I lied. That's Emily Wilde. Yeah, basically, she's a woman trying to study dragons, but of course, it's like Victorian-ish times, or at least that kind of setting. So that's not really allowed because she's a woman. So it's about like her studies and all the dragons and all of that. So I'm very excited for that. Yay. This is a repeat author for me. I've read a bunch of her books. I think there's one series that I haven't read. Two. She has a lot of books, okay? But she has a bunch that I really like, but I think it's her first adult book. I'm not sure if it's sci-fi or fantasy. It might be like one that goes in between. But this is Red City by Marie Lu. I low-key don't know what it's about. I just saw that she wrote it and I bought it. So, it has something to do with alchemy and stuff like that. So, and finally, we have Firefly Lane by Kristen Hanna. I think I have this and then Four Winds, and then I read all of her, like, big books that everyone always talks about and are super popular. So this just follows two women as they are growing up. I think it's, like, the 70s. And it's just about their friendship and that time period. There's a Netflix something. Stupid sticker. I hate it so much. Great Alone, Women, and Nightingale are some of the best books I've ever read. So I would read this lady's shopping list. I'm not even kidding. But yeah, we just threw this in here for some different genre, but also I'm very excited to read it because in my old age of 20, I've been getting into what I like to call mom fiction. It's just, I couldn't explain it to you, but it makes sense. This is mom fiction. And I'm here for it. To hit my goal of 75 books for 2026, I would need to read 6 in each month. But I'm still reading Little Women, and I will probably finish that sometime in February. So we're just going to count that for February too. I did read 6 books in January, so we're all good there. If you have any questions or concerns or comments, please let me know. If there's some that you think I should read first, also let me know. If you want more book reviews and other fun book content, you can go follow me on Instagram at averysbookshelves, and I will see you next time. Peace out, Girl Scouts. That was way better. I enjoyed that way more than whatever I was doing before, so thanks for watching.